What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. I just saw a little video on Fight Hype where Keyshawn Davis was kind of snapping at Richard Hitchison, and maybe in a subtle way, Shakur Stevenson a little bit taking a little slight jab, but it, you know I'm kind of glad it happened. Honestly, I like Shakur. I like Keyshawn. They both good fighters. But I think Keyshawn got to see at this point. I was thinking about this when he had the last big fight when he won his belt. I think when he was in Virginia. Sold the house out. Went out there and put on a spectacular show. I think it was a second round knockout. Did the guy look, and the guy was what, 14, 15 pounds overweight or some crazy number. And Keyshawn went in there and just smoked him. I think Keyshawn is too good and too big of a name to be playing a little brother role with anybody, honestly, unless it was Floyd or Andre Ward, a real Hall of Famer who's already retired. If he want, if he might could play that role with them, but he already got his own real brothers. He got two little brothers, so he a big brother already, and he a father, and he a great fighter. And you got dudes in your division. I mean, you got to stand on business, and I think he's starting to see that. I see a lot of growth in him, just in the way he carries himself in interviews. His maturity has come to he had a point in his life where he's becoming mature, and I think he really see that he finna make some noise in his boxing game before long. Will he get tanked? Probably not, but I don't think he's gonna be at 135 much longer anyway. I think he may have one or two more real nice fights there and move on up. I think he should. It's more money, and I think bigger fights that he can make possibly at 140 than it is at 135. He a big, strong guy in that division, and who you unless he fight Tank or Shakur, who you gonna put in there with him? Or Andy Cruz, who I wouldn't even let him. I wouldn't let Keyshawn fight Andy Cruz if I'm training him. No, he don't need that fight. One, it'll be a difficult fight for him because he done lost to him a bunch of times in the amateurs. And two, that dude ain't made no noise. I'm not gonna help him none if I'm Keyshawn, because that is real. I think out of all the guys from 135 to 140, 147 in that area, that'll be his toughest fight, Andy Cruz, just because of the familiarity from them fighting so many times in the amateurs and Cruz winning all of them. That's a fight for right now. I think he need to stay away from, but I think anybody else, I think he ready. Keyshawn, one of the few American fighters that's been fast tracked like he is. That let you know Top Rank trust him. And I just like the whole package of Keyshawn, and I really like the fact that maybe he finna come from up under this buddy little brother role and put himself in a position to call out these dudes and take his spot. I like Shakur, but I expected way more out of him coming out the amateurs than I've seen since he been in the professionals. And Shakur is a really, really a hell of a sensitive dude. He is crazy sensitive, and Keyshawn don't have those. I don't see that in Keyshawn. I see a guy that's pretty secure. I see a guy that don't take criticism so negatively, because just cause somebody may have a little criticism, that's not saying that they don't respect your game or don't think you the truth. But if something ain't looking right and a fan pointed out or an interviewer pointed out, why you got to get all pissed off with him about it? And like I say, man, Keyshawn is in a position where if he go ahead and, I mean, why buddy up with somebody that you can get millions of dollars to, to fight with? That's not your brother. Ain't nothing wrong with being friends, but real friends they gonna help each other get this money. That's how you show me you my friend. Let's get in the ring and fight for $4 or $5 million or whatever they'll get paid. That's how you show me we tight. And the best man win. That's when you know it's really your friend. If we really friends, that's just like two people playing basketball. You think Michael Jordan ain't gonna play against Dominique or Kobe Bryant or whoever it is just cause they real tight? Shit. We gonna compete. We athletes. That's what y'all got in the game for competition. What difference do it make who win? Y'all both gonna get rich. So I always felt like Keyshawn was gonna be the one to cut this shit out at some point. It was smart for Keyshawn to do what he did, and just kind of keep that to the side for now. But I think Keyshawn ready for anybody from 135 to 140. I would take Tank over pretty much everybody, but I still think Keyshawn got a good chance with anybody from 135 to 140. He either win or he damn sure got a good shot at it. I like Floyd Schofield, but I always said this when his father was talking like he was talking. Floyd ain't ready for Keyshawn yet. I don't think so. I think Floyd Schofield a good fighter, but I think you put him in there with Keyshawn right now, he gonna lose. I think Keyshawn got too much experience for him as far as his the high pedigree fighters he fought in the amateurs and the fighters he's fought since they've been professional. It don't matter about how many knockouts and how many fights a guy got. Who was he in the ring fighting? That's what I like to see. And Keyshawn has been moving the right way. And Bob Arum has moved him a lot faster than he moved some of these other guys. And the fact that Bob Arum had so much more trust and backed up Keyshawn so much more than he did Shakur Stevenson, that let me know something as well. Because I just never felt like Bob really believed in Shakur like he should have, unless it was just the fact that Lomachenko was making him so much more money. But I really think Keyshawn, if he go ahead and I really think he finna just step out because he already got two brothers. It's him and his brothers. Them the only two people. If I'm him, I know I'm not fighting my brothers, but anybody else, we can make that happen. Especially, I'm not. This it ain't like y'all in that sparring. If Keyshawn and Shakur or Richard Hitchison have a fight, that's big money. That's how you show me you my friend. Let's get this paper. This is what we do. Why look for a fight? We can fight each other. Fuck it. The best man win. I don't see what the big deal is about it. So I'm glad it happened. I don't really think he mad at Shakur. It seemed to me like he got a problem with Richard Hitchens, not Shakur. But at the same time, I'm glad he's slowly coming from under that little brother or that homie role. Only people he need to really be like that with is either guys that's not in his division, guys that was in his division that's retired and Hall of Famers or something like that, or his brothers. Anybody else, it got to be fair game. That's what you got. You got in this sport to be the best and get rich, not to get homies. So hopefully it's the beginning of a possible situation where we can get him in a ring with either one of them. That's them great fights. And as much as I hate to say it, I like Keyshawn against both of them. And I think Shakur is a damn good fighter, but I think Keyshawn got something that Shakur don't have, and that's power. Keyshawn can crack, and Keyshawn is a big guy for that division. Shakur ain't no little bitty dude either, but Shakur is Keyshawn is a big, strong guy in that division, and he fight. He fight angry when he in the ring. To me, Keyshawn do. Keyshawn finna get in there and get with you, and he ain't trying to go 12 rounds. So, I don't make as big a deal out of it. Some people is, but I knew this day was coming. I've been saying this. I was like, man, ain't no way. I just knew the fact that Keyshawn trying to do DB3, and he got him and his brothers. They doing whole cars together and all that kind of shit. You don't need no fake brothers. You got real ones. Why play the little brother when you a father now? He got a family. I think Keyshawn, his direction is getting more. I think he's getting more focused on that forward direction that he see his life gonna go in. And I think he realized he the big dog with his brothers and all them. He don't need to be playing like he a little dog nowhere else. He need to stay the top guy, and I like I like what I heard. I like how how he spoke on it. He wasn't getting crazy. He wasn't talking crazy. He just said what he said and he stood on what he said. So respect to Keyshawn. Can't wait to see him and De Los Santos fight. And that's another thing, if he go in there and knock De Los Santos out, he know it's gonna be a comparison against him and Shakur. It ain't gonna be nowhere around that. Ain't gonna be nowhere around that. And no matter what happened, I think he gonna do way better. I hate to say it than what Shakur did. Did Shakur hurt his hand? I think so. So you got to kind of give him somewhat of a break, but that ain't how people gonna see it. If Keyshawn go in there and knock that dude out, they gonna say Keyshawn knocked him out and Shakur struggled with him. That will be the narrative. So hey, you might as well go ahead and get ready to get the party started because it's going in that direction anyway. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. To the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.